Tackling Halo's extended universe is no easy task. But if you want to get caught up on every detail that pertains to the latest game, here is my list of the top 10 lore sources for Halo 5. Hello ReadyUpLive, my name is Jeff Wood, and whoa! I just got a fax from the king of the internet saying that I gotta warn you there may be a few minor spoilers in this video. Nothing huge. I do some quick plot summaries of a few pieces of Halo fiction, but you have been warned. Halo's extended universe has gotten pretty expansive over the years, and as new movies, novels, games, and TV series are announced, it shows no signs of slowing down. This can be overwhelming for some fans, so I wanted to create a list of the 10 most essential pieces of Halo canon that would help you get prepared for the release of Halo 5. Let's get started. Number 10. The Forerunner Trilogy. Greg Bear's three-part epic, set 100,000 years before the Human Covenant War, reveals a great deal of information about the humans and the Forerunners in ancient history. While the books may be a little slow at times, due in part to the writing style, I think the series really pays off in the end with Silentium. With the appearance of the Giant Guardians in Halo 5, I think brushing up on your ancient Forerunner history could be very valuable. At number 9, we have Halo Last Light. The last novel set to release before Halo 5 is Halo Last Light. I can't be sure just how much this story will tie into Halo 5's, but Blue Team has been confirmed to make an appearance. We know that the novel takes place on Gao and is concerned with a series of murders in the planet's underground caverns. We also know the discovery of ancient, powerful Forerunner technology sparks a huge conflict on the planet. We find out more when the novel is released on September 7th. Grabbing the number 8 spot is Hunters in the Dark. Olympia Vale is a new member of Fireteam Osiris. She has a special interest in the Sangheili and the Forerunners. This novel, written by Peter David, introduces Vale before she became a Spartan 4. It tells the story of a covert operation to stop the Halo Array's activation. If you are interested in Vale, the Sangheili, Forerunners, or just looking for an entertaining read, you should definitely check out Hunters in the Dark. Making its way to number 7 is Halo New Blood. Nathan Fillion, who doesn't love him? He's definitely a member of the pantheon of nerd gods, and not just because he portrays one of the coolest supporting characters in Halo, Edward Buck. Since Buck is joining Fireteam Osiris in Halo 5, I highly recommend checking out his short novel, Halo New Blood by Matt Forbeck. It isn't too long, and the story of how Buck got his Spartan 4 gear is pretty interesting. Plus, I just can't help but hear Nathan Fillion's voice when I read his lines in the book. They really nailed the character of Buck, and since the whole story is told from his perspective, it makes for a great read. At number 6, we have Halo Nightfall and Forward Unto Dawn. Locke and Lasky are both going to play big roles in the story of Halo 5, so to learn a little bit more about what drives both men, you should check out the 2 Halo live-action series, Nightfall and Forward Unto Dawn. Nightfall's plot follows Locke when he was an ONI agent sent to investigate a large piece of Installation 04 that broke off after the events of Halo CE. Forward Unto Dawn follows the story of a teenage Lasky, who is training at the Corbulo Academy of Military Science when it is attacked by the Covenant. While neither series is critically acclaimed, both provide a decent amount of information about their respective characters. If I had to recommend one over the other, I would say Forward Unto Dawn is the more compelling of the two. Number 5 is Hunt the Truth. This one seems pretty obvious, but the hugely successful Halo audio series Hunt the Truth should be on everyone's lore list. The series itself is very well done, and the plot genuinely surprised me at times. While a lot of the events it covers are more clearly explained in The Fall of Reach, it is interesting to see how ONI can manipulate people's perceptions of events. I'm sure that some of the information in the first season of Hunt the Truth will be relevant to Halo 5, and if not, then the second season definitely will be. You'll want to get all caught up in order to enjoy the new episodes this September. At number 4, we have Halo Escalation. With Halo 5 taking place 8 months after the end of Halo 4, there have been some significant story events that are sure to affect the plot of Halo 5. If you don't want to get all 22 issues of the comics, you can grab issues 7 to 10 to catch up on Blue Team, 13 to 17, and 19 to 22 to find out what's happening with Joel Madama, Commander Palmer, and Catherine Halsey. And if you're a Tanaka fan, then just bridge the gap between issues 17 and 19 to find out a little bit more about this fearsome lady. The most obvious source of Halo lore is the story and the games themselves. That's why next on my list I have Unishek's fantastic Halo story summary video. Not only will this video fill you in on every detail of the story from every game, but it also seals up the cracks with the small details you might have missed between games or when things got a little hard to follow. It's a fantastic video and it definitely lays a good foundation upon which all of the other Halo lore is built. Even if you're familiar with the story, I highly recommend checking out his video. At the number 2 spot, we have Halo The Fall of Reach, the book. With the upcoming animated series launching at the same time as the game, you need to check out its source material. The original novel that started it all, Halo: The Fall of Reach by Eric Nyland. I'm sure the animated series will tell an exciting version of the events of the book, but as you've heard countless Game of Thrones fans cry, the books are always better. The Fall of Reach is a fantastic novel written by Eric Nyland that introduces the entire Halo universe and all of the major characters. Not only is it a great source of information about Halo, but it's also a very well-written book. Even Greenskull, who says he hates reading long novels, has read this book. If you haven't read any other Halo fiction, you need to read this book first. Finally, topping my list is the internet. The web is a great place to find Halo information of all kinds, and I wanted to end this list with online sources because they are a great companion for when you have questions or want to know a specific bit of info. The Canon Fodder section of Waypoint and the Halo Canon YouTube channel are both great resources, along with the Our Halo Story community on Reddit. Now I know all you DJs out there are like, wiki what? So Halopedia.org is by far the best Halo wiki, and I highly recommend you use it when you just have to know exactly how much Dr. Halsey weighs. It's 117 pounds, by the way. How cute. Obviously, there are a lot of Halo lore sources online, and I can't name them all here. If you have a favorite Halo lore community or website, be sure to leave it in the comments. Now, I know that this list won't catch you up on everything in the Halo universe, but it should definitely provide context on all the major characters and events that lead up to Halo 5. I want to provide honorable mentions to the Ghosts of Onyx and First Strike, two other great Halo novels by Eric Nyland, and the Kilo 5 trilogy by Karen Travis. Those novels certainly aren't required to understand the story of Halo 5, but they're great reads anyway. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and drop your favorite Halo lore source in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. My name's Jeff Wood, and I'll see you next time.
I think we'll be here a lot in Halo 5. We had a cool new opening dropship animation, and a bunch of interesting statues all over the place. Take a look at these rocks, the textures on them, and the details. Seriously, insane amounts of little ridges in the rocks. We haven't seen anything like this in Halo before.